Hello and welcome back to Across the Gulf Coast. Well, now we're joined by Eladies Sampson. She is the president of the Pensacola branch of the NAACP. And you're going to talk to us about the NAACP and a special event that you have coming up, I believe, in August. So first, thank you for being my guest today.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate being on the show.
Thanks for the invite.
Absolutely, absolutely. So before we talk about your event coming up in August, usually when we do the shows, I like to kind of lay the groundwork a little bit about the organization. So tell us a little bit about the Pensacola branch of the NAACP and some of the things that you guys do for the community.
Pensacola branch of the NAACP. Things that we do, we mainly focus on youth. Mm-hmm. We have health programs. Mainly you may hear about things that we are doing for economic empowerment. Mm-hmm. We do that. Education. We're looking at the issue of the prison to school pipeline that's going on there. That's in our concern. But our main thing is educating our youth, bringing them into citizenship and making them productive citizens.
And how do y'all do that? Do y'all have some programs or some different mentoring things, or how do you go about doing that?
We have programs. We have what's called our Pensacola Youth Chapter, and though that's under the supervision of Dr. Stanley and Tawana McDaniel. They're doing an awesome job there. Matter of fact, we have 3 entrepreneurs that are coming up from that program. I mean, young teenagers that have started their own business.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, it is.
We're
fantastic. Really proud of that.
Yeah, I'm sure. What ages are you targeting there with those programs?
We're targeting middle, all of them really, but mainly our focus at the moment is the middle and high school. Middle and high school.
If somebody wants to get involved, somebody at home watching, maybe has a child they want to get involved, or an adult that wants to get involved themselves, how do they go about doing that? Not just for these programs, but with the NAACP overall?
Well, all they can do is just call our office, and that number is 221-6452. That's our contact number, or get in any member, contact any member of the NAACP, really. We have meetings once a month, the youth do, and they're at St. John Divine Missionary Baptist Church.
Okay. Any other programs you want to talk about before we get into your special event coming up in August?
The other programs, well, all I would really like to concentrate is on our youth.
Okay, yeah.
We just
it's so important. It is definitely so important to kind of help guide them through. Those are difficult years, so absolutely. It's great that you guys have those programs to help them out with that.
Well, when you look at the NAACP, a lot of individuals ask, is it still relevant? And because they see a lot of individuals my age and younger, a little younger, but we're mostly focusing on the youth, on the young adults, because as you know, with any organization, you can't just go with the, you get to a certain age and you want to stay there forever. Yeah. No, you have to come back and you have to let someone else with brighter ideas, to come in and invigorate the organization. Yeah.
Well, so let's talk about I've said it a couple of times now, the special event that you have coming up in August, which of course is why you're here. Tell us a little bit about what's in store.
What's in store is going to be a magnificent event this year. It's our Annual Freedom Fund Banquet. It is going to be held August the 7th, and it will be at the Crown Plaza. 6 o'clock, the tickets are this year are $40. We are having a live auction as well on that. What was in store, we were going to present and showcase some of the youth that the Scholarship Fund, this is our main money raiser, some of the youth that have gone through that we have helped. We're going to show you what your money has actually gone toward. Individuals that are doctors, that are lawyers, that are dentists, that have come through there. So that money that they're paying for the ticket is not just for a dinner. You're putting a step forward to help a youth.
Absolutely. When they're there, obviously you mentioned the live auction. Do you have a guest speaker, a special keynote speaker there?
Our guest speaker this year is going to be Attorney Aaron Watson.
With the Levin firm?
With the Levin firm, yep. A young man, as I said, we're trying to bring on young blood,
Absolutely.
And if you have a young speaker, this is a young man of the community. He's going to come in and and the subject matter that we're going to be talking about this year, well, the theme, he's going to be right on, it's all about justice. And with him being an attorney, that will fall right in line. A young, brilliant young man.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned the ticket price.
$40.
$40. If people want to get tickets or maybe even be a sponsor of the event, buy a corporate table or whatnot, how can they go about doing that?
They can contact any member or call 221-6452.
Okay.
And at that note, I would like to thank our sponsors that we've had for 20 some years. Cox has always been at the forefront. Gulf Power's been there. University of West Florida. A lot of our churches, civic and social organizations have been there as well. So we want to thank them.
Absolutely.
And hope that they'll continue to come on board. So we need those sponsors to sponsor our programs.
Yeah, it's a great event, and I strongly encourage everybody to be a part of it.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being my guest today. I know that time flies by, but we are out of time. So I appreciate you coming on board the show and talking about your event, and good luck with this year's Freedom Fund Banquet.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
It was nice being on.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll be joined by the American Cancer Society.